Hey Libra, I just pulled some cards for you. And honestly, the energy coming through is so interesting. I wanted to sit down and share what I am seeing because this is about the future of your relationship with that special someone. And there is so much depth here. So before I dive into the specific cards, I need you to know that these readings are never about setting things in stone. The future is always shifting based on our choices and energy, but what the cards do is show us the current trajectory and the potential that exists. And for you, Libra, there is a really fascinating journey ahead with this person. Let me start with the first card I pulled, and honestly, when this one came up, I had to pause for a moment because the symbolism is so powerful. The first card is the Fool. And I know what you might be thinking. You might be worried that this suggests naivety or foolishness in your relationship, but actually, this card is showing me something completely different. The Fool represents new beginnings and taking that leap of faith into the unknown. What I am picking up here is that your relationship with this person is going to enter a phase of complete renewal. It is like you are both standing at the edge of a cliff together, looking out at an entirely new landscape of possibilities. The thing about the Fool is that this card does not carry the weight of past mistakes or old patterns. When I look at this in the context of your future together, I am seeing that you and this person are going to have an opportunity to start fresh in a way. Maybe there have been misunderstandings or moments where you felt stuck in certain patterns, but the energy shifting forward is all about releasing those old stories and approaching your connection with genuine curiosity and openness. What really stands out to me is the sense of adventure here. The Fool walks with a small bag of essentials, not weighed down by excess baggage, and this is the invitation for both of you. There is something about letting go of expectations and allowing your relationship to unfold organically. I am getting that one or both of you might need to take a risk. Not a reckless one, but a courageous step toward authenticity. Maybe it means being more vulnerable, sharing parts of yourself you have kept hidden, or simply allowing yourself to be seen without the armor you usually wear. The Fool also suggests that this relationship will bring out a more playful, spontaneous side of you. Libra, I know you value harmony and balance, but sometimes that can make you overthink things or try to control outcomes. What the universe is saying through this card is that the future of this relationship flourishes when you embrace a bit of that wild, untamed energy. Trust the journey even when you cannot see every step ahead. There is divine protection around both of you as you move forward, even if the path looks unconventional. I am also picking up that this fresh start energy might manifest as exploring new experiences together. Travel could be significant, or it might be more metaphorical, like exploring new emotional territories with each other. The point is that your relationship is not meant to be stagnant. It wants to grow and evolve. And the Fool is telling you that growth happens when you are willing to step into the unfamiliar together. Now, the second card I pulled is Two of Cups. And when I saw this after the Fool, I actually felt this warmth in my chest because the universe is really showing me a beautiful progression here. The Two of Cups is one of the most positive cards for relationships, and it speaks to deep mutual connection, partnership, and emotional reciprocity. What I am seeing is that as you and this person move through that Fool energy of new beginnings and taking leaps of faith, you are going to find yourselves in a place of genuine partnership. This is not about codependency or losing yourself in someone else. This is about two individuals who maintain their own identity and autonomy, but choose to come together and create something beautiful. The Two of Cups shows two figures facing each other, holding cups, and there is this exchange happening. In your future, I am getting that communication is going to deepen significantly. You will reach a point where you truly feel seen and understood by this person, and they will feel the same with you. There is a quality of mirroring here, where you recognize parts of yourself in them, and they do the same with you, but in a healthy way that promotes growth rather than projection. One thing I want to mention about this card is the element of choice. The Two of Cups is not about fate forcing two people together. It is about conscious commitment. Both people are choosing to be there, choosing to show up, choosing to invest in the connection. So in your future, there will be moments where that choice becomes important, where you both need to actively decide that this is what you want, and when you do, the bond strengthens exponentially. I am also picking up on the theme of healing through this partnership. The Two of Cups can indicate that you and this person help each other heal old wounds, not in a way where you become therapists for each other, but simply through the act of showing up with love and acceptance. Your presence in their life and their presence in yours will be medicine for parts that have felt broken or unworthy. There is also this energy of celebration around this card. I am getting that you will reach milestones together that feel really significant. These might be external things like moving in together, meeting families, or making some kind of commitment, but they could also be internal milestones like the first time you both say I love you and really mean it in that deep, soulful way, or the first time you have a difficult conversation and come out stronger on the other side. What I love about seeing the Fool followed by Two of Cups is that it shows this progression from taking a leap into the unknown to finding real partnership and connection. It is like the universe is saying, trust the journey, because it leads somewhere really beautiful. The third card that came through is the World, and I have to tell you, when this card appears in a relationship reading, especially about the future, it carries so much significance. The World is the final card of the major arcana, and it represents completion, wholeness, achievement, and integration. In the context of your relationship future, the World is showing me that you and this person have the potential to create something that feels complete and whole. This is not about perfection because perfect does not exist, but it is about reaching a place where the relationship feels fulfilling on all levels, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. There is this sense of everything coming together. What I am picking up is that this relationship will help you feel more whole as an individual. Sometimes we think relationships should complete us, but what the World is actually showing is that this partnership will support you in completing yourself. You will feel more integrated, more at peace with who you are, and more connected to your purpose. And the beautiful thing is that your person will experience the same thing. The World also speaks to cycles coming full circle. Maybe you have been on a long journey of understanding what you want in a relationship, healing from past hurts, learning lessons about yourself and love. This card suggests that your relationship with this person represents a kind of culmination of all that growth. You get to apply everything you have learned and create something that reflects your evolution. I am also seeing that this relationship might have a quality of destiny to it. Not in a restrictive way, but more like you both will feel that being together makes sense on a soul level. Like you were always moving toward each other through all your experiences, and now here you are, able to appreciate the journey that brought you together. There is also an element of recognition with the World. You might find that being with this person feels familiar in a good way, like coming home to yourself. They might remind you of qualities you value, dreams you have always had, or they might simply feel right in a way that does not need explanation. Another aspect of the World is celebration and achievement. Your relationship will be something you feel proud of, not in an ego way, but in that deep, satisfying way where you know you have created something meaningful. People around you might comment on how good you are together, how happy you seem, how your energy shifts when you are with them. The World also has this quality of expansion. Your relationship will not feel limiting or small. It will open up your world in literal and metaphorical ways. You might travel together, meet new people through each other, explore new interests, or simply feel like your perspective on life broadens because of this connection. Now, the fourth card I pulled is the Devil, and I want you to stay with me here because this card gets a bad reputation. But in the context of what I am seeing for you, it carries an important message. The Devil is not about evil or doom. In tarot, this card often speaks to attachment, desire, temptation, and the shadow aspects of ourselves and our relationships. In your future with this person, the Devil is suggesting that you will need to be aware of unhealthy patterns or attachments. This does not mean the relationship is doomed or toxic, but it does mean there might be areas where you need to maintain consciousness and awareness. For example, There could be times when fear of losing them makes you act in ways that do not align with your highest self. Or there might be patterns from past relationships that try to resurface. The devil also speaks to intense attraction and desire. I am getting that the chemistry between you and this person is going to be quite strong, maybe even overwhelming at times. This is beautiful and part of what makes the connection so magnetic. But the card is also reminding you to stay grounded. Make sure that decisions about the relationship are coming from a clear place and not just from that intoxicating feeling of desire. What I find interesting is that the devil can also point to being tested. Your relationship might face situations that challenge your commitment or your values. These could be external pressures like disapproval from others, competing priorities, or circumstances that make being together complicated. Or they could be internal challenges like insecurities, jealousy, or control issues. The key message I am getting with the devil in this reading is about maintaining your power and autonomy within the relationship. It is so easy to lose yourself in a connection, especially when it is intense and passionate. But the universe is reminding you through this card that you need to stay anchored in who you are. The healthiest version of this relationship is one where both of you maintain your individual identity and do not become enmeshed. I am also picking up that there might be some shadow work required for this relationship to thrive. Shadow work means looking at the parts of yourself you usually avoid or deny. Maybe old wounds around trust, abandonment issues, fear of vulnerability. The devil suggests that this person and this relationship will bring these things to the surface, not to hurt you, but to give you an opportunity to heal them. Another interpretation of the devil is about breaking free from limiting beliefs. You might have beliefs about what relationships should look like, what you deserve, how love works, and some of these beliefs might be holding you back. This card is an invitation to examine those beliefs and release the ones that no longer serve you. Your relationship with this person could be the catalyst for that freedom. The fifth card is Queen of Pentacles, and I love that this card came through because it brings such a grounded, nurturing energy to the reading. The Queen of Pentacles represents abundance, practicality, security, and the ability to create a beautiful life through consistent effort and care. In terms of your relationship future, this card is showing me that you and this person will build something stable and abundant together. This is not just about money, although financial security could be part of it. This is about creating a life that feels rich in all the ways that matter: comfort, beauty, security, warmth, growth. What I am picking up is that this relationship will have a very tangible quality to it. You will not just love each other in an abstract way. You will show that love through actions, through building a home together, through taking care of each other in practical ways, through investing in your shared future. The Queen of Pentacles is all about making dreams real and manifesting visions into physical form. I am also seeing that one or both of you will bring a very nurturing quality to the relationship. Not in a mothering way necessarily, but in that way of creating an environment where the other person feels safe to be themselves, to grow, to rest. There is something about this relationship that will feel like a sanctuary from the chaos of the world. The Queen of Pentacles is also associated with resourcefulness and wisdom. Your relationship will be marked by smart decisions and practical planning. You will both think about the long term and make choices that support your future together. This might mean having honest conversations about finances, discussing goals and timelines, making plans for things like where you want to live or how you want to structure your life together. Another beautiful aspect of this card is the connection to nature and the earth. Your relationship might flourish when you spend time in nature together, or there could be a quality of being grounded and present that characterizes your connection. The Queen of Pentacles does not live in fantasy. She is rooted in reality, and that energy will serve your relationship well. I am also getting that there will be a focus on quality of life. You and this person will want to create a life that feels good, that brings pleasure and satisfaction. This might mean prioritizing things like good food, a beautiful home, comfortable surroundings, or simply making time to enjoy the simple pleasures of life together. The Queen of Pentacles also suggests generosity. In your relationship, there will be a quality of giving to each other without keeping score. Both of you will want to support the other person's well-being and success. This creates a beautiful cycle of abundance, where the more you give, the more you receive, and vice versa. The sixth and final card I pulled is Six of Wands, and this is such a positive note to end on. The Six of Wands represents victory, recognition, success, and public acknowledgement. In the context of your relationship, this card is showing me that you and this person are going to create something that others admire and celebrate. What I am picking up is that your relationship will be visible in a positive way. This does not necessarily mean you will be posting everything on social media or making grand public declarations, but it does mean that people will notice the love between you. Friends and family will see how good you are together, how happy you make each other, how you bring out the best in one another. The Six of Wands also speaks to overcoming challenges and coming out victorious on the other side. If there are obstacles or difficulties in the beginning or middle of your relationship journey, this card promises that you will get through them. Not only will you survive the challenges, but you will come out stronger and more committed than before. I am also seeing that this relationship might become a source of inspiration for others. The way you love each other, the way you handle conflicts, the way you support each other's growth, it will set an example. People might come to you for relationship advice or simply feel uplifted by witnessing your connection. Another aspect of the Six of Wands is confidence and pride. You will feel genuinely proud to be with this person, and they will feel the same about you. There is no hiding or diminishing the relationship. You will want to celebrate it and share your joy with the people you care about. The Six of Wands can also indicate reaching important milestones that feel like victories. This could be things like getting engaged, getting married, buying a home together, or achieving goals you set as a couple. Whatever form these milestones take, they will feel like celebrations of what you have built together. What I love about this card as the final card in your reading is that it shows the trajectory moving towards success and happiness. All the challenges, all the growth, all the work you both put into the relationship will pay off. You will reach a place where you can look at what you have created together and feel genuinely fulfilled. So when I look at all 6 cards together, the story I am seeing is really beautiful, Libra. You are starting with the Fool, taking that leap of faith into something new and unknown. Then you find genuine partnership and mutual connection with the Two of Cups. You move into the world, creating something whole and complete that brings a sense of fulfillment. You face the Devil, which asks you to stay conscious and work through shadow aspects while maintaining your autonomy. You build something stable and abundant with the Queen of Pentacles. And finally, you reach the Six of Wands, where your love is celebrated and you achieve the relationship success you have been working toward. The energy I am feeling overall is incredibly positive. Yes, there will be challenges, as the Devil indicated, but those challenges are opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. The foundation you build with this person through practical action and nurturing care will sustain you through any difficulties. What I want to leave you with is this: your relationship future is not predetermined. These cards show potential and trajectory, but you and your person get to actively create this future together through your choices and actions. Stay open like the Fool, choose partnership like the Two of Cups, work toward wholeness like the World, maintain awareness like the Devil teaches, build with care like the Queen of Pentacles, and celebrate your victories like the Six of Wands. Can you feel the energy of possibility around this? I would love to hear what resonates with you from this reading.